Book or Kindle? I'm a Kindle person myself, but that might have to change. I'll tell you why. I was watching a little boy, the son of a friend of mine. He's about 1.5 years old, and his father is a chef, so they bought him a little kitchen. And he was playing, he was stirring his pots and pouring things from one pan into the other, when suddenly he walks to his toy box and he takes out an old discarded Nokia phone and starts babbling. He can't speak yet, so he babbles. And he slams the phone down and then he goes back to his game. Now this was funny, but it was also worrying. Children mimic adult behavior. I took the same boy to the playground the other day, and it's fair to say that about half of the parents and the sitters were on their phone. They were talking, they were messaging. Now I remember the many hours I spent at the playground with my daughter, and no matter how much you love your child, the playground is boring. So what did I used to do? I didn't have a phone, so I would play with my daughter, supervise, talk to the other parents, and at best I could flick through a magazine, which leads me to the reading part. I read a lot, and when my daughter was small, each time I went to a bookstore, something I don't do anymore because I buy all my books online, but each time I went to a bookstore and I bought myself a book, I bought my daughter a book. It started with a toy book and then it's about little picture books, etc. Meanwhile, we are all on Kindle, which is great because we can share a library. But every so often I'll be sitting there reading and my husband will come along and say, "What are you reading?" Because before he could see the cover, read the title, know which author it was. And my daughter says the same. She'll pass a bookstore and she'll say, "Oh, I remember you reading that book," or "We had that book." Now I've been thinking, when I'm going to be a grandparent, which is many years from now, I would like to teach my grandchildren about books and about the joy of reading. But when they see you on a device, they don't really know what you're doing, so I might have to ditch my Kindle and go back to reading books. And more importantly, I will have to wean myself off my phone, but we'll see about that. And that's my story. If you have a comment, please use the comments box below, and as always, I hope that you will share, like and subscribe.